believe me, but I know that you wanted to do time, but it didn't seem like any time would have helped, because really you guys can't talk, because like you just said, like that was the only way that I thought that you would be able to have a relationship with your daughter outside of it.
Don't make it to be like you're doing me a favor because you put Danielle up, because with her gone, the attention, I kind of feel like you feel that you would get more attention from Nick and that you get more attention from the guys in this house.
I get way too much attention, to be quite honest. No, I know. I don't need any more. I'm not nervous about
I'll be cordial with you. Don't expect me to be super nice with you. You know how I feel about you, and I don't see you changing. The game's the game. I'm not going to make other people feel uncomfortable. I'm not going to tell you to fuck off. I'm not going to call you a bitch. I'm not going to make shitty comments, which was pretty shitty. You know, if I get the chance to step on her throat and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you're going to get that ass on, like, later.
Well, I was fucking pissed.
I know. Well,
and of anybody, it wasn't even about me and Danielle. It's just about the way that you've been. And...
well, other people have told me the thing about myself and the thing about being superficial, and I totally am taking that to heart, and I would love to change my life.
You haven't changed anything.
Well, it was today, but
since you've been to the HOH, you've done nothing but fucking bury yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. And I don't
it was
think
just today. It's just today, and like, if it changes me for the house, if it changes me for my outside life, like, that's awesome. Like, I hope to be a better person. Like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but if that's something that I never noticed about myself and now I can, that's great. Like, I'd love to help myself.
You're very young, and you're very self-involved, and you haven't really experienced a whole lot of highs and lows in your life yet. You might be riding this Vanna White, you know, blah, 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 whatever the hell it is coming from Arizona.
I wish you could talk, like, honestly, like, when I was growing up, I ran away from home when I was 15. Like, I lived for myself. Like, I
lived in my car at 16, so
I didn't even have a car to live in. I lived at a friend's house. I lived at people's houses. Like, I haven't always been this. Like, I've definitely...
one of the things that I said about
you
from the beginning was, it's an overcompensation for insecurity.
Probably.
And the way that... I've worked in bars for as long as you've been alive. Okay?
Yeah.
And I've seen tens of thousands of girls like you.
I like not to think that, because I really do think that I'm different, but go on.
You're different in some ways, but you're stereotypical in others. And I know that I'm different in some ways, and I'm very stereotypical in others.
Okay, so we'll go with that.
And I see that a lot of these girls that are cute, that have the rockin' bodies, and that's all that they have, because everything else, they get the attention because of that, and they get the attitude, and they just start treating people like shit, which is exactly what you've done in here. And your body and how cute you think you are isn't going very far, because you turned off a lot of people. I'll make jokes, and even the people that you think are like all flirty with you,
well, I know it's jokes.
Shit, they're the first ones that are laughing.
Yeah.
And you haven't shown anyone you. You haven't shown anyone anything but wanting attention. You haven't shown anybody any kind of pain that it hurts what they say, the things that they say. I was the last motherfucker, and I guarantee all these motherfuckers and the people behind the scenes were the last ones to think that I would be in the DR crying my fucking eyes out. And within 2 days, I was a fucking mess. And there have been 2 times where, over the speakers, everybody's asleep. Dick, are you okay? Are you sure? We can get somebody for you to talk to. I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'm like, I just got to work this shit out. And I just kind of lost it again, and I went into the DR for I don't even know how long, and I'm like, this is for, don't talk about your DR. This is for me. This isn't for you. Fuck you guys. I know you're going to use it. Have fun with it, but this is for me. I got to get this shit out. And I know that I was like the last one that anybody, the hard looking, blah, blah, blah,